Imagine you are lying in your warm, comfortable bed. Every single light in your room is turned off. The air conditioner hums gently in the background. Suddenly, the power goes out. Absolute silence floods the room. No fan, no traffic outside, no background hum. Your heart rate starts to climb for no apparent reason. You feel a sudden heavy tension, as if eyes are watching you from the shadows. Your mind begins to construct terrifying scenarios about what might be lurking just outside. You might think this fear is irrational, but the truth is much stranger. The dread you feel in your cozy bed is not a mental flaw. It is a brutal survival inheritance from 40,000 years ago, and it is the very reason you are alive to hear this today. Let us journey back to a world long before light bulbs existed. 40,000 years ago, your ancestors did not sleep on memory foam. They slept on the hard earth, inside pitch-black caves, or beneath thorny bushes on the open savanna. When the sun dipped below the horizon, the world plunged into complete, unforgiving darkness. Darkness in the ancient world was not just the absence of light, it was the prime hunting window for apex predators. Saber-toothed cats, cave lions, and wolves all possessed vision far superior to humans in the dark. For your ancestors, darkness was the ultimate threat signal. In the dark, humans were helpless prey. Why do you fear what you cannot see? Your brain is hardwired to panic when your primary sense is cut off. Vision was the most powerful survival tool human beings possessed. Losing it meant losing control. Dr. Gordon Orions, an evolutionary biologist at the University of Washington, explains this through the savanna hypothesis. He shows that humans evolved to seek open landscapes with clear sight lines. We wanted high ground, places where we could see without being seen. But when darkness fell, all visual data vanished. Your brain lost control of its environment. How does the brain handle this lack of information? It creates the worst possible scenarios to keep you safe. If you hear a twig snap in the dark, a brain that assumes it is just the wind will sleep peacefully, but a brain that assumes it is a saber-toothed cat will flood the body with adrenaline to run. The first group slept soundly, but they did not survive to pass on their genes. The hyper-paranoid group survived. Your fear of the dark is not weakness. It is a highly calibrated alarm system selected by nature. What about absolute silence? Why does it terrify you so much? Have you ever noticed why you need white noise or the sound of rain to fall asleep? True silence did not exist in the ancient world. The ancient savanna was never silent. It was filled with bird calls, insects buzzing, wind rustling, and herbivores grazing. These sounds were the status bar of the environment. As long as the background noise continued, the world was safe. What did a sudden, absolute silence mean? It meant every bird had stopped singing, every insect had gone still, and every animal was hiding in terror. Silence was the universal warning that an apex predator was close. Silence was the sound of impending death. This is why your brain rejects absolute silence. It interprets the quiet as danger and demands background noise to feel secure. It wants proof that the world is still functioning normally. Dr. Randolph Nesse, an evolutionary psychiatrist at Arizona State University, explains this using the smoke detector principle. He compares your brain's anxiety to a home fire alarm. A good smoke detector must scream even at burnt toast. If the alarm is too quiet, a real fire will kill you. Your brain would rather react to 100 false alarms than miss one real predator. When your room is too quiet, your brain assumes you are in maximum danger. It wakes you up and floods you with anxiety. You are experiencing a hypersensitive smoke detector doing its job. Your sympathetic nervous system activates, your heart races, your muscles tense, and your pupils dilate to catch any speck of light. All of this is designed to keep you alive, even if the threat is just wind blowing against your curtains. Waking up in the middle of a dark, silent room also has another fascinating scientific layer. Dr. Roger Ekirch, a historian at Virginia Tech, discovered something that rewrites our understanding of sleep. By studying thousands of historical documents, he found that humans did not always sleep for 8 consecutive hours. Before artificial light, humans slept in 2 distinct blocks. They went to sleep a few hours after sunset. They woke up around midnight, staying awake for 1 or 2 hours. This waking period was not filled with panic, but was a time of quiet reflection, reading, or